um, Arc build, leveling to see what it's like. Again, I don't use Spark, anything like that. Uh, Currently, after moving some things around, and testing, and basically rating the difficulty of getting the actual good weapon to further enhance the damage of the build. So far, it's pretty good, pretty decent. Unique playstyle when using it. So after basically what I do is I check out different YouTubers, see what supports they're using, see what class feats they're going to, and try to mimic some of it. And the source of, is it real? Is it fake? What's the leveling process of everything like? Um, so far, using Arc um, and Lightning and Frost is good, but the damage falls off after, let's say, by the mid Act Two. I don't know what level you need to be to get the Ember, but the Ember seems to be the single target. But I end up finding a solution for that. So basically, it's just basically like the the mob damage is pretty good. But all right, so Ember, all right, so you can't get this at level 14. So this is a good one to get. This will be a single target bossing. It is pretty good, especially infused. I'll be showing that later on as I use the Titan to do the same method after learning some stuff about mainly what you need for us to increase the damage on this build. You know me, I'm a Titan guru. So Arc is good. Frost Darts is good early on. I found another secret on getting um, the Orb of Storm to go really fast, basically. So I was thinking about pairing Orb of Storm, Frost Nova, and the Frost Dart for Boston, and of course, the Frost Bomb. But you don't need the Frost bomb for using Arc and using Ember Fuse because you can lightning infuse it to do it using these orbs, and they go really fast. So I'll give an example of what it looks like when you use it, and it's basically two or three skills you use. If I could, I would turn the. There's really no need to turn the weakness into an aura because mainly, the mobs just die fast. But for mapping, I don't know if I got to the mapping part with this. But basically, what I learned about Over the Storm is once they use all their chain lightning, it'll disappear. So if I put it down, I put two at a time and wait for them to disappear. It take that long. But if I use that and then use the Ember Infuse, it's literally seconds. And then you can use either or if you take see, you can make it disappear quick, which is nice. Here we go. You can see it with this one. It is really good damage. All right, so that's been shown already. Well, so Ember Fuse is definitely a boss. It is a game changer. You could do wonders with it. Um, Again, as far as leveling with the sorcerers, when it comes to the spell damage, um, you can cap the spell damage pretty easy with with this shield right here, and you can run this uh, scepter or whatever, and still have minions, extra extra spirit, shit like that. And as you can see, I got 142. It should be 200 to be honest. So we send that 202. So the 202 spirit times 10 or whatever will be 220 uh, spell damage. So if we go and look here, right? Well, we look here. It's 404, right? And if I was to go on a refund appointment, see if I could do it just to show the spell damage, how much I will get from it. What do I have spell damage at? Uh, Spell crit chance. Looking for spell damage. I think I got most of them here. Trying to see if I got any more. So I'm gonna look for some spell damage and see if I can show it how much you get from it. Because it's like I said, basically to me it's like it's capped. Right, no, that's not it. Just look real quick, see if I can find something close enough. Um, um, really don't know how to show this one without refunding nothing because everything's so far away. But I kind of show it with the weapon, whatever. I try to show it with the weapon. Um, I got it over here. So this gives lightning damage and it gives spell damage. I need something that just gives spell damage just so I can show how much it increases. And that's like the main thing I'd be looking for is what is it you need to actually go for. And I know I put it in here. I think this one is spell damage. Yeah, this one is, let's say 30% spell damage. Let's take that out. And I'm not really gonna be able to show it. It's nothing that can really come close. Only thing come close is I do have a scepter. Let me take these off, and I'll show with the joint. So that was 200 spell damage, and now I have another one that's close to it. So this one has 80% lightning. I had another one with spell damage. No, I had another one. I don't know if I sold it or not. I might have sold it. I think I sold it. Let me check this one. No, no, yeah, I sold it. All right, hold up, but I think this one has the spell damage too. All right, so this one has spell damage, so now I can show it. All right, so we put that up there for the spell damage, and we'll put this one up for spell damage too. So that right there is 30, and that is 70, so that's 104. Right, then we go over here, and we had 320. Right, so that's, and plus I got the nodes as well. I don't know if it's gonna show. I wish it would have showed it up here, but it should show your spell damage, but it's not going to show it. But if we was to go and look here, that's 20, 28. What's that? What was that? 28? Yeah, so that's 36. That's 46. That's 56. All right. I think that's it for the spell. Yeah, so that's 56 plus the 100. So that's 156% increased spell damage. And no matter what I do, I'm not going to get a huge boost from it because I can cap it at 250 or whatever the case may be. Only thing that'll probably bring it up will be converting it to life, where you get to where is it? So this is 40% right here. 12. Yeah, so that's 40, 12, and 6. That'll be another boost or whatnot. But yeah, that's just what I learned is if you're looking for the joint with the lightning, matter of fact, let me go pull that other one out. See if I can show it. Put that one, let's put the other ones back. Let's put this one back in here. And let's put this one on. What this one is going to give a little bit of spell, but then lightning mostly. So you see here with the lightning, I get a boost, but for my fire, I lose some because this is basically like fire and spell damage or whatever. So when I put this back on, I'm just about capping with the spell damage on everything. So that's one of the things I try to look for when whenever I'm doing this or whatnot to see what actually you need to focus on. There, like it should get expensive too. I'm gonna throw that out there. It get real expensive when you come in to try to find anything. for what you need. So just say like I need a wand, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And this is hardcore, so it might change. Let's say I'm level. See, I'm starting off. Let's say I'm level 20, 30. No, this yeah, level 30, right? And basically, you're in Act 2. When you hit 30, you're about to enter Act 2. So they say I want to be overpowered. So let's say I'm level 15, and I need something that gives increased spell damage. We grab that one, and then we're gonna do. Uh, we could basically just do increased spell damage, but I'm also gonna do lightning because that's gonna be one of the first ones we get. No, not lightning resistance. Get out of here. Just want to show this. That's one of the setbacks of this. You got to actually craft it yourself. So we'll put this one on, and we'll go and search. All right, so go out. We go over here and look. So none of these is gonna be better than having 100% spell damage. So none of these can compete. But if you look at the prices, level 14, 39% spell damage, like that, it's not worth it. Then you come here and you got 2 divines for this literally piece of shit. So the price of all of these, if we was to go over here and put in the focus shield right here, and we'll take all of this off, just to show you how you can cap it out at level 6 and be overpowered. All right, so for the price of what they wanted for that one wand, you can get the focus shield, and that's it. So I'll show that one in my other video of actually going back through it and leveling again, but this time with the Titan, because like I said, we mainly not going to be focusing on solely lightning damage. We want elemental damage, right? So I don't need the spell damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points I don't need. 5 points I don't need. These pretty cool. I can get. So we can say, and then these right here, the mana, I can replace with these right here. And then I can get a boost to make these like 15% and make these 12%, basically. Then I can increase all of these to where I don't need this. I can substitute all of these. I don't really need that, which this one changed anyway. And benefit we get here is the Arcane Surge, where it grants 15% increase cast speed and 20% more mana regeneration, basically. And again, I can substitute that with the Titan. So, and basically, most of the, like I said, most of the stuff we're gonna get is right up in here. Up in here, and it's basically elemental, and basically the elemental and spell damage what we're going for. And over here we have a lot. So basically, we focus on lightning and elemental. And if we look over here, we should have some. Where are you, girl? Oh, right here. Here we go. So we have the same thing: elemental damage, elemental damage, elemental damage, and then we have more elemental damage. Then we got that lightning damage, and then we got more right here. And I think we had some more somewhere else in this tree. I can't think where it was at. But yeah, but we do have those. And then you see hits have 15% chance to treat enemy monster inverted. That is dope. That is dope. But it's just so yeah, so we can use the Titan to cut through and grab the majority of the damage and stuff, which still I can shoot down, come over. I can still get the energy shield, and I got more energy shield right here too, as well. But other than that, overall, doing the leveling process of this, it wasn't too bad. One of the hardest things, like I said, was the doing the single target stuff. Was basically the I felt like Act Two, I think, was the nitty gritty of everything. 30, no. Level 12, no, don't need. All right. So that'll do it for me in this video. I'll give another update a little bit later on actually how the build is really popping out and whatnot. But what I am going to do is go ahead and set up because I think overabundance is a level one, whatever. I think it might be. I know I'm gonna need this one. All right, let's put that in. Okay, so other than that, appreciate everyone stopping through. Again, the art basically it's not the art mage because the ascendancy do, like I said, it will give some good stuff for it, but my thing is whatever they give you, you can get a lot more. So catch you on the next one. Peace.